What's up, fellas? So today's message is specifically for y'all. I wanted to share 3 things that I actually learned while being single and how they've actually helped me become better. So the first thing is, you are the common denominator of all your relationships. And if you are single right now, the reason why you are single is because there's something that you did or didn't do. Now, that's not to say that you're a bad person. However, you are the person that's not in a relationship. So you have to take accountability for that part. All right. And once you start to take accountability and you start to think about, okay, maybe I did this and I did that, and you start to correct those things, then you can prepare yourself to be better for your next relationship. The second thing is, you are not bad at communication. You're just communicating to the wrong people. That was something that I used to always say, when I would end up talking with whoever I was dating at the time. I would say, I'm just not good at communication. That's not something that I learned growing up, and I'm just not good. But what I end up discovering is that when I get around the fellas, it's easy for me to say, man, my girl not doing this, my girl not doing that. And when you start talking to other people about your relationship, it's not good, because you're inviting outside opinions into the relationship that's only supposed to have 3 people in it, which is you, your partner, and God. So instead of me saying that I was bad at communication or believing that I was bad at communication, here's what I actually realized. The reason why I said I was bad at communication is because when you are actually in a relationship with someone, what you have to do is, you can't just go talk to them or her how you would talk to the fellas. You actually have to sit there. You actually have to plan. You actually have to be able to talk to her in a way where she's going to be able to receive it, and where you don't have an attitude, and where you're not playing the blame game. So you have to get better at understanding, how does your wife communicate, or how does your woman communicate? And you have to learn how to communicate in her language, because if you never learn how to communicate in her language, then that is going to cause for you to have some issues, because it's not necessarily always what you say, but it's how you say it. The last thing is, if you want somebody to change in a relationship, you have to change yourself. That is the only person that you could change. If you want to be better, the first person that you have to lead is not leading your wife, is not leading your children, but the person that you have to lead is yourself. That is the person that you need to be focused on leading. And once you actually start leading yourself, whether it's getting in shape, working on your finances, working on your fitness, working on your mindset, working on your spirituality, your emotions, once you actually start doing that, that is what's going to allow for you to start having better results in your life and in your relationship. So the first thing is, you are the common denominator of all your relationships, all right? No matter what happened, no matter what's going on, you are the common denominator. The second thing is, you are not bad at communication. You're just talking to the wrong people about your stuff. And the last thing is, you want to be the best leader you can be, you start by leading yourself. So I hope that you were able to get some value from this, and I will catch you in the next video.